Good evening. We are back again with sports news. I'm Anil Thomas. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll get you all the updates from the sports gone by over the weekend. And we look forward to the week ahead on what we can expect in the world of sports. But first up this evening, let's track the headlines we are covering this Monday evening. India's World Cup squad to be announced on April 15th in Mumbai. Committee of Administrators decided on the date today as the last date for announcing squads begin on April 23rd. Match 22 of the 2019 Indian Premier League features R Ashwin's Punjab playing host to Hyderabad tonight. Both teams tied on points, but Punjab slipped to 6th on poor net run rate. Kolkata and Delhi notch comfortable wins in the IPL on Super Sunday. Kolkata take the top spot in the points table while Virat's Bangalore lose their 6th straight game to be wooden spoon holders. Indian Eves confident of making it 3 out of 3 in the third match of the 5-match hockey series against host Malaysia. Visitors India lead the bilateral series 2-0. Arsenal slipped in the top 4 race in the English Premier League with a 1-0 loss to Everton. Phil Jangelk proves the unlikely hero as his goal seals all 3 points for the 9th place Everton. And Gerald Dofo comes off the bench to mastermind a comeback win with a brace for Watford over Wolves in the FA Cup semi-final. Sets up a meeting with Manchester City for the Summit clash next month. Well, now for the stories in detail. First up, India's World Cup squad. India's 15-member squad for the ICC World Cup will be selected on April 15th in Mumbai. The Committee of Administrators along with the office bearers decided on the date during a meeting on Monday. The last date for announcing the World Cup squad is April 23rd, but BCCI has decided to announce it 8 days prior to the scheduled closing time. The World Cup will be starting on May 30th, in the United Kingdom. Over the last few international series, Indian team management have been in a fix as the number 4 spot in the batting lineup is concerned. After trying as many as 5 to 6 batsmen at this spot, India are yet to zero in on somebody since none of the options available have been consistent while batting at number 4. In match number 22 of the Indian Premier League in 2019, R Ashwin's Punjab will play host to Hyderabad at the Bindra Stadium in Mohali on Monday night. Hyderabad, who have played 4 matches with Bhuvneshwar Kumar as stand-in captain, have fared well in IPL 2019 so far, but they suffered an unexpected loss on Saturday after Mumbai's new recruit Alzarri Joseph took 6 wickets on his debut IPL match. Punjab lost their last match against Chennai despite a crucial partnership between KL Rahul and Sarfaraz Khan. Chennai spinners managed to choke the run flow following the batting lineup crumbling. Hyderabad is dependent on opener David Warner and Johnny Bairstow for runs, and their Ashwin's team could chalk out a plan to eliminate them early. Both Punjab and Hyderabad have won 3 out of the 5 matches so far, but Hyderabad is number 3, while Punjab is at number 6 on the IPL points table 2019 as their net run rate is very poor. And for more on that big game tonight between Punjab and Hyderabad, we've got Ashok Martolia joining us this evening in the studios. Ashok, good evening. Welcome. Ashok, how would you look at this game tonight? Punjab hosting the game against Hyderabad.
Well, Anil, if you see the current performance of Sunrisers Hyderabad and Kings XI Punjab, both the team they are more or less the same team with problem. They have the problem in middle order batting lineup. So I think in today's match, Sunrisers Hyderabad has a slight edge over Kings XI Punjab simply because they have batsmen like David Warner and Johnny Bairstow, and they have a good tail-enders. So I think in today's match, Sunrisers Hyderabad has definitely edge over Kings XI Punjab. So it remains to be seen how the Punjab team performs in their home ground, which is in Mohali. So I think today's match is going to be very interesting.
Okay, purely looking at, how do you look at Punjab at home? Do you feel that Hyderabad last game that they lost against Mumbai, where they got bowled out inside 100, are they good travelers? After that loss to Mumbai, because when you lose inside, you get bowled out inside 100, you're under pressure. So how do you look at the Hyderabad side? You said they have the edge, but Hyderabad, can they bounce back after that big loss to Mumbai?
Definitely, Anil. Hyderabad. The main problem Hyderabad is their batsman Manish Pandey, who is one of the highest paid batsmen in IPL.
Okay.
His form is declined. His form have been declined in last seasons, but they have Afghani combo. Rashid Khan and Nabi. They are performing very well. So I think if these two bowlers, they can really create a problem for the Kings XI Punjab. Nabi and Rashid Khan.
Okay, when you look at the Punjab squad, they are playing host to this game. But, how do you look at the key players for Punjab? You've purely put the visitors in an advantage position. But how do you look at the Punjab squad altogether?
Anil, the main batsman of Punjab side is Chris Gayle, Mandeep Singh, Mayank Agarwal. But Chris Gayle, he's one of the key player in Punjab side. But the way he plays, he's a very inconsistent batsman. You cannot hit six in every ball. So
okay.
he is someone who you cannot trust upon. So there is enough batsmen, but it remains to be seen how these batsmen perform in their home ground.
Okay, one surprising question, Sunrisers Hyderabad, for all the firepower that they have and the balance that they have, their captain Kane Williamson is yet to play a game. So do you expect him to play this game, considering the 4 foreign players sword hangs over the Hyderabad team, so they cannot use more than 4 foreign players? In that situation, do you see Kane Williamson getting a game tonight as a captain?
Well, Anil, you see, there are 4 foreign players in Punjab side. Hyderabad sides. David Warner and Johnny Varisto, Mohammad Nabi and this Rashid Khan.
Okay.
These 4 players are doing very well. So I think how it is the team management, how they, as far as the ground is concerned, how they, whether they will select captain or not, it is difficult to say right now.
Okay, so we'll leave it there. It's an interesting contest there. Remember, the captain of the side, Kane Williamson, is yet to get a game. He's still waiting for that right opportunity to make an inroad into this match. Remember, both Johnny Varisto as well as David Warner have got hundreds behind them. That's not all. Even Nabi and Rashid Khan have been pretty stingy when it comes to the bowling. So it's a balanced side. We'll wait and watch how that particular match pans out. Ashok, you stay with us. We'll come back to you after taking a look at the games over the weekend that happened. Kolkata defeated Rajasthan by 8 wickets in that Super Sunday match of IPL Season 12 in Jaipur. With their 4th win in 5 matches in the season, Kolkata take the top spot in the standings with 8 points. Opener Sunil Narayan and Chris Lynn tore the Rajasthani bowling attack to shreds to help Kolkata get a good start of 91 runs. Kolkata crossed the line, losing just 2 wickets with over 6.1 overs to spare. Earlier, Rajasthan batting first failed to make the home turf advantage count as they scored 139, losing 3 wickets. Australian batsman Steve Smith struck his first half-century of the IPL season as he remained not out on 73 of 59 deliveries to anchor the host innings on a tricky track. Delhi, meanwhile, beat Bangalore to notch their 2nd win of the season with a 4-wicket away win at the Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. Visitors Delhi invited Bangalore to bat first and the host Lord Parthiv Patel cheaply. AB de Villiers then steadied the ship with some lovely strokes and put the pressure back on the Delhi bowlers, while captain Virat Kohli was the top scorer with a 33-ball 41 as Bangalore managed 149 for 8 in the stipulated 20 overs. Rabada yet again starred with the ball, picking 4 wickets. The South African pacer dismissed Virat Kohli, Akashdeep Nath and Pawan Negi in 1 over, helping restrict the host to 149 for 8. Chasing 150 to win, Delhi skipper Shreyas Iyer led from the front with a fluent half-century. With just 5 runs needed, Delhi survived some anxious moments after losing Chris Morris and Rishabh Pant, both trying to clear the infield and then perishing in the process. Akshar Patel then smashed the 4 to help his side win the match by 4 wickets. Let's now also take a look at what happened on Super Saturday. Chennai pulled off a brilliant win as it beat Punjab by 22 runs in that Indian Premier League match at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium on Saturday evening. Chasing 161 runs to win, fortune sung both ways, but Chennai was successful in restricting Punjab to 138 for the loss of 5 wickets. Punjab got off to a poor start, losing Chris Gayle and Mayank Agarwal in the same over. Harbhajan picked up 2 wickets. Sarfaraz Khan and KL Rahul scored 50s each and stitched a 110-run partnership before Rahul was dismissed by Scott. David Miller was dismissed for 6. Kulgan then gave just 4 runs in the final over, restricting Punjab to 138 for 5 in 20 overs. Earlier, Faf du Plessis, who was playing for the first time this season, hammered a 33-ball 50, while MS Dhoni hammered an unbeaten 37 runs in 23 balls to help the side post a target of 161. Dhoni and Ambati Rayudu added 60 runs together to take the total to 160 for 3 in 20 overs. Chennai were top of the table before Kolkata managed to win the game on Sunday and take it from them, while Punjab have slipped to the 6th spot. Alzarri Joseph claimed the tournament's best figures of 6 for 12 on his Indian Premier League debut game as Mumbai thrashed Hyderabad by 40 runs at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium on Saturday night. The 22-year-old Windies bowler broke the record of Pakistani bowler Sohail Tanveer, who claimed 6 for 14 in the inaugural edition of IPL in 2008. With this win, Mumbai climbed to the 4th position with 3 wins in 5 matches. Earlier, Kieron Pollard's breathtaking cameo powered Mumbai to a respectable 136 for 7 in the allotted 20 overs. Pollard smashed an unbeaten knock of 46 of 26 with the help of 2 boundaries and 4 sixes. He remained the top scorer for Mumbai, who kept losing wickets at regular intervals after being asked to bat first in Hyderabad. Fast bowler Siddharth Kaul was the record-in-chief for Hyderabad as he claimed 2 big wickets. But for more on the weekend games, Ashok still there is with us in the studios. Let's get Ashok back. Ashok, where did Rajasthan lose that plot in that game at home? You know, they look comfortable, but they seem to be losing plots.
Anil, KKR is definitely a good side, but the main reason of Rajasthan Royals' defeat is, the slow inning of Josh Butler and this Steve Smith. Steve Smith made 73 runs in 59 deliveries, which is very, slow in terms of T20 is concerned. On the other hand, this Chris Lane and Sunil Narine, they did very well. Their batting is very good. And one thing we cannot forget the contribution of Robin Uthappa, the way he smashed 26 runs in just 16 deliveries. Okay. So I think the slow inning of the opening batsman, that's the main reason why the Rajasthan Royals lost this match.
Okay, now when you look at Virat's Bangalore, where do you look at it? They have got 6 losses. That's half a dozen losses. We are looking into a World Cup, say, a month and a half from now. Does that suit Virat's morale? He's got 6 losses behind him. Or do you think it's time for him to, maybe step down and give somebody else the captaincy of that IPL team of Bangalore?
Anil, the way Virat Kohli is doing his captaincy in this T20 league, his frustration, his anger is clearly visible on the ground. In such a scenario, how he will lead, in the World Cup is very, is a question that to be addressed by the management. He is completely looking different player in all, whether it is batting, fielding, or other sides. So I think it is very difficult for the management how they select the Virat Kohli as a captain in the upcoming World Cup.
Okay, now coming back to the Delhi squad, they managed to get a win behind them. But do you think this Delhi team, Delhi is always promised but never delivered. But this time around, do you believe this Delhi squad, it's got Shreyas Iyer, it's got Parthiv Shaw, it's got big names in that squad, Rishabh Pant there. Do you think this time around they can reach the playoffs?
Anil, I think after the changing their name, finally I think the luck have favored them. Okay. And they are, the young captaincy, young captain Shreyas Iyer, he is doing very good. So overall, this Delhi team is looking very good this side. If you compare their past 11 seasons, so this time Delhi is looking much stronger side. So this time I think they have a chance to win this IPL trophy this time. Okay,
too early to say that, but then I like the optimism that you throw for Delhi fans. But one quick word before I let you go, Kolkata. They seem unstoppable. Targets don't matter to them. When you have something called, Andre Russell there who's creating, a Russell mania for himself there, or a run mania, I would say, the manner in which he's going. But do you feel Kolkata are, at this point of time, we are somewhere at the halfway mark, Kolkata the right, table toppers in IPL season 12?
Well, Kolkata is, much stronger side this time. They have a good batting lineup. Their middle order batsman is doing very good. Even the tail enders, they are doing good. So I think overall, if you see the Kolkata's performance in this T20 World Cup, they are looking much stronger side, and the players are much confident.
Okay, we'll leave it there. It's an interesting game of cricket. Remember, this is IPL that's taking place, IPL season 12. We are completing a dozen. But we'll wait and watch how this particular season pans out. We're still too early to say any team there and hot favourite. but Kolkata surely leading from the front, while Virat Kohli's Royal Challengers Bangalore looking to be wooden spoon holders, looking to make a comeback in this season. Remember, it's still not lost. You've still lost 6 games. You've got 14 games in an edition, so you still don't need to pack your bags. You've got 8 games still left for you. You can make a bounce back with winning the next 8. But we'll leave that for another day. Thank you, Ashok, for joining us this evening in the studios. A pleasure having you here.
Thank you, Anil.
Well, moving ahead now to hockey, Indian women's hockey team will take on host Malaysia in the 3rd game of the 5-match series in Kuala Lumpur today. The match has begun. It started at 5:30 Indian Standard Time. India lead the series 2-0. The visitors defeated Malaysia in their opening game on Thursday and then thrashed the hosts again 5-0 in the second game on Saturday. The 4th match will be played on Wednesday. Gabrielle Muguruza defended her Montenegro WTA Open title after Victoria Azarenka was forced to retire with a leg injury. Former world number 1 Azarenka, playing her first singles final in 3 years, required a medical timeout after losing the first set to have strapping applied on her right calf. The defending champion and the second seed Gabrielle Muguruza has successfully defended the crown in Monterrey, leading 6-1, 3-1 against the Belarusian Victoria Azarenka before the Belarusian was forced to retire due to a leg injury. Competing in her first WTA final in 3 years and scoring the first top 5 win since Miami 2016, Victoria gave her best to make one more push and go all the way, although she never reached the desired level against the Spaniard, deciding to retire after 66 minutes and deliver the 7th WTA crown for Muguruza, her first in 2019. On to football, Arsenal missed the chance to rise to 3rd in the Premier League after going down 0-1 to Everton. Toffees captain Philip Jagielka, who was not even in the teams 30 minutes before kickoff, scored a scrappy goal in a tight encounter at Goodison Park. After waiting more than 2 years for victory over a top 6 club, Marco Silva's side now have recorded 2 in as many home games, while a first league defeat in 2 months for Arsenal leaves their 4th place vulnerable to Chelsea, level on points, who play West Ham United on Monday night. Unai Emery's side managed just 2 shots on target, and the only surprise was that after going a 16th consecutive top-flight game away without a clean sheet for the first time since Feb 1985, they did not concede more. 1 goal should not have been enough to beat a team with that much talent, but it was Jagielka's 4th appearance on the season and his first at Goodison Park in 11 months, and it proved to be a blessing in disguise for Everton. Gerard Dofu delivered a sensational display after coming on as substitute to inspire Watford's dramatic comeback from 2 goals down to beat Wolverhampton Wanderers after extra time in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley on Sunday. With 11 minutes left, Wolves looked on course for their first FA Cup final since 1960 as they led through